Skál. Sometimes it's good to just do simple beers, and well, it's not simple, but Guinness is sometimes really good. So we're busy packing. It's only 15 days until we go to England, me and my family. And yes, we've been just a little bit. It's a little bit stressful when you're packing and throwing away, and you know, tourism is finally on the up again in Iceland. So many tours, and I've been training new guides and looking to add some tours, and you know, it's been a busy time. I got a little bit of a break today and decided to get me a new tattoo. When you get one, it sometimes breeds another. So I had this done a couple of weeks ago, and decided that I wanted another one. Hi Joanne. Hi Danish. And part of the process of doing, you know, taking the stuff that you have around is you know, I have to try to sell or get rid of some of the stuff that we have here. Hi Lisa. So you're bringing a group to the food walk. Lovely. I know you're gonna enjoy it. Please let me know when you book so I can maybe send you a promo code, a little discount. Hi, good evening, Adrian. And yes, it's a lovely wine rack. So I'm just gonna unpack some things here and see if anybody is interested. Hi Dan. Hi Rebecca. And you know, you can ask me anything about anything. So just play along with me. Hope you're having a nice evening in the UK. I know in the States it's only about what is it? It's just 4 p.m. right? In the eastern, at least the eastern part. So yes, yeah, I'm gonna unpack some things, and maybe some of you guys are interested in something. Maybe not, but I'm just going to check. 5 p.m. Eastern, yeah, of course. So how big is this? It's a blue puffin hat cap. And let's see. Shall I model? It's a bit small for me. I would definitely think maybe, you know, I have a pretty big head, but not, you know. So I would say a small head would suffice. It's a small because the puffin thing. Bluish, 4 p.m. in Arkansas, Gary. Dan, 40 to get a tattoo. I would definitely recommend to get it at Íslenska húðflúrstofan, the Icelandic Tattoo Corporation. There are about 9 people working there. Skál. Skál. There are about 9 people working there. A couple of experts there. My guy Fjölnir, who did a tattoo session with me. Yeah, 3 weeks back or what? And maybe more of a woman's hat, a little bit, but it's big, or big enough for me. Sometimes I wonder about my mental health. So yes, just make me an offer that I can't deny, and we'll have a talk. Yeah, the Reykjavik ink is good. There are a couple of expert tattoo artists in Iceland, actually. It's a really cool scene in Iceland. There are probably about 100. We're talking about it, me and Fjölnir today. There are probably about 100 tattoo artists working daily in the Great Reykjavik area. So that's bizarre how many, compared to how small the country is. And then I have a smallish, I'm not gonna try this on my head. And small cap, here you go. This is maybe just for like a, 6, 8-year-old, whatever. Hi Johan, you think I'll fit right into the UK? I'm drinking Guinness here. When do you leave for the UK? I'll leave for the UK on the 1st of August. So I'm going to show you what Hilda is doing here by the corner. Hilda was trying to not be in camera, so she's crawling here behind me. Just to let you know, I'm not gonna. Another, this fits me a bit better. Pinkish puffin hat. Hi Julie. Yeah, I've tested a couple of the UK beers. I'm a big Liverpool fan, so I've been to many games, and so yeah, I've tried a couple of the UK beers. Yeah, this is crazy, but I'm still gonna do it. I don't know another method to show you properly. If you like these kind of pom-poms or whatever it's called. Do you know what it's called? What's this pom-pom thing? Of course, all made by Mom. God rest her soul. And I simply don't want to pack this down or give it away unless it's somebody who needs it. And another puffin cap. Hi Alk. Did you like the blue one? Like I said, it's a bit on the small side for me because there's a little bit of a but it's kind of cool, and of course unique bobble hats. I like that. Bobble hats. And an orange one. 2K, Moira, thank you. 2K. Yeah, this is perfect for me. Bit of room and. Hi Dan, the tattoo. This one is the Helm of Ave, or sometimes Helm of Terror. It's a, some believe it's a Viking sign. Some people, you should bear it on your, basically on your. You'd put it here on your forehead and wear it in battle, and you would always conquer. Then around it, I have an old saying from Hávamál. Hávamál is basically the sayings of Odin, or of the wise. And one of these poems in the Hávamál is in Icelandic. Þeir fé deyja frændur, þeir sjálfur ið sama. En orðstir mun aldrei, hvernig var það? Orðstir mun aldrei deyja hver með sér góðun getur. So the basically translation is basically, cattle die, kinsmen die, you'll die, but your reputation and good deeds will carry on forever. So this is, the end of that line. Your reputation and good deeds will carry on forever. Hi Sharon, and skál to Gimli. So it's a protection sign, of course. And this is another protection sign called the Wayfinder. And so, I'm going Viking like in England, so it's better to come prepared, right? So another puffin cap, black and beige. I like this one, actually. Maybe I'll just keep this one. I have a couple, but hi Dan, of course I'm visiting Scotland when I have time. I'm trying to be a little bit of a Pollyanna on this moving bit, because it's a bit strange, finally when tourism is happening again in Iceland, to move away. But with the help of my expert guides, they will help me to keep on doing my tours, and I'll just run a remote office. And so yeah, one of the things that I'm looking forward to is basically, discovering the Viking heritage on the British Isles. I've researched a lot of the history here in Iceland, but not so extensive in the UK. So this gives me a chance to do that properly. So another bobbing cat, or turkey, like in Canada. This looks pretty good. As I said, my mom didn't lack any creativity. Of course, Adrian, York is a must. It's on top of my list. Too small for me. A black turkey or bobcat or bobbing cat or whatever. Hi Dan, yes, I'm trying to sell the rest of my mom's artwork, and if you see anything that you like, please drop me a line, and we'll talk. I have an Etsy store, or had. I haven't, it's been so crazy for the last couple of. Okay. Sorry, but where is it? No, I don't seem to have it. Well, Julie, give me an offer. I have an Etsy store somewhere. If somebody remembers the link, please drop it on the comments. Toque. Thank you, Heather. Pronunciation for a toque is actually toque. So, yeah. Toque. This is a proper hat or cap. Bubble hat. Bubblehead. Are you calling me a bubblehead? Bubblehead. Bubblehead. And I like this one also, Fagradalsfjall and everything. Another bobblehead or toque. I think you can wear, some hair underneath this one. So maybe for you women there with a whole lot of hair. It's been a couple of years since I had some. Yeah, I like the volcano one. She called it Eldfell, because of course Eldfell is the volcano that erupted in 1973 in the Westman Islands, where everybody had to be evacuated just 3 a.m. in the night. And so she was living, or we lived there. I was born and raised there underneath that volcano. And so yeah, this is her inspiration for that. But of course, now we have the multiple craters of Fagradalsfjall or Geldingadalsgos. Repeat that after me. Viking Britain by Tom Williams. I have to check that out, Adrian. Yes, Eric, please get it off my chest, because, as I said, I don't want to pack this down. I really want somebody to use this, and I'm willing to talk. Thank you, Joanne. Joanne just dropped the Etsy store on the Facebook page. Comment. But if you have any questions about anything, just drop me a line and I can send you maybe a video or extra photos or whatever. Yes, Julie, I believe so, that all the hats are there in Etsy. But if you can check, and if it's anything missing, just talk to me directly, and let's skip Etsy if we can, so we don't have to pay them a dime. But you can also order that if you don't trust me and you want to have Etsy as an intermediate. This is also a nice toque, and you can also take off this bobblehead, I think, if you don't fancy that. But I think Adrian, I have an Audible account, so we'll be I'll send you maybe a message afterwards. Julie, of course, reserve the pink puffin hat, and it's so another toque. What do you call it in America? In Canada they call it a toque. In the UK they call it a bobblehead. What do you call it in America? Another, so we have, yeah, this white and orange, and then gray and orange. Beanie hat in Scotland. Thank you, Dan. Beanie hat. In Australia, it's a beanie. Okay. Beanie. So this makes it a beanie. Skull cap. I think when I think of skull cap, I more think of caps like this, like straight. More of a rebel. It's quite a big one, but covers my head. So we have established, we have a toque, we have a beanie hat, we have a possibly a skull cap, and a bobble hat, right? Skull, skull. I'm actually looking. One of the things that I'm looking forward to for the UK is to buy a pint of beer for maybe half price compared to Iceland. We say beanie too, but only for one, more like a skull cap, okay? Some say stocking cap, says Eric from YouTube. Stocking cap, stocking cap. Haven't heard that before. So guys, anybody there? What do you pay in Iceland for a beer? For a can of beer from the state-run alcohol stores, you can't buy from the grocery stores, cost about $3. Or yeah, 2.5 pounds, something like that. And but if you go to a bar, it maybe cost about $10. Thank you, Elizabeth. I should have maybe shaved what hair that I had, but you know, sometimes you just don't have time to look pretty. Maybe Heather, maybe you know, one of the things that I look forward to is trying to pick up the guitar more and maybe write some music in UK. Maybe how, you know, sometimes I'm jumping into tours here and so yeah, maybe I'll have time for more music in my life. Julie, craft ales, of course, you know, that's where I go if possible. Yes, Dan is saying he paid 2,900 kronos for a glass of red wine in Iceland. Yes, you can easily do that, but you can also buy like a house red for 1,500, which is still like $12. But yes, it's on my list to do more music. Bring along my guitar and... Nei, blessaði Kjartan, velkomin í tískusýningu Vals. So he's saying, Kjartan, my friend, is saying that he needs a cap for Þjóðhátíð, which is a national festival that's starting just in a couple of weeks, in the beginning of August in the Westman Islands. It's a 4-day music festival, sometimes 5, sometimes 6, depends on how active you want to go. And a lot of the best music acts around Iceland go to the Westman Islands, and there's a basically 4-day music festival, drinking a little bit and have a merry time. Then when is sunset? I don't, you know, it just you know, doesn't really, the sun doesn't really go down. You know, there's dusk for maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and then just the sun rises again. So yeah, we have a couple of these skull caps, I would say, you know. Yes. Yes, Peggy. The brown tokay with the bum bum. This one. I'll reserve it for you. And just, you know, drop me a line and it's yours. Heather, yes, you have to go to the Westman Islands. It's a beautiful, beautiful island, and you know, you don't have to stay there for a long period, maybe 2 days. 1 day is sufficient, actually. And yeah, it's just a whole lot of beauty. So a small beanie, smallish. This is for a small head, small woman or teenager, or maybe even a kid. I think this could fit my boy Odin. Beanie, beanie, beanie. Another beanie, another toque, another bobble hat. Yes, you can believe they are warm and well made. You know, something that, yeah, my mother did properly. She always did everything properly. This is a little bit like an elf hat. The squirrels in your yard, Odin and Thor. Next one, you'll name him Tyr, like my younger boy, Trusty Tyr, Peggy. So third squirrel, you'll name him Tyr. Promise me that. So another beautiful beanie cap, skull cap, bobblehead. These are too many. I'm a little bit frustrated that I haven't done more, trying to, you know. And then we have, but you know, you only have the time that you're given, and you need to try to make the most of it. Then you have like some children's caps. Minions. Hi Stephen, welcome. Elizabeth, how do you spell your youngest son name? Trusty, which is basically trustworthy, or yeah, trusted or something. And Trusty is Trausty, Trusty. And Tyr is Tyr, or Y. So not. Iris Nelba, Riviera, beige beanie. Beige beanie. What are we talking about? Talking about this one? No, beige. Yes. I wish, Julie, this is just my first one. I wish it was kicking in, but I'm a little bit tired. But this helps. Interested in the beige beanie, the puffin beanie, or yes, this one. Okay, it's yours. Send me a comment. Yes, I had already showed you these minion hats. Maybe something for your squirrels, Esther. It's a champagne bottle, I believe, that Hilda and I are gonna open probably, hopefully, when we are finished packing. Everything is like everywhere. Yes, Adrian, exactly. So let's go into the calendar days. So Tyr is where we get Tuesday from, for those who are interested, says Adrian. So of course, Tuesday is Tisdagur, day of Tyr. Then we have Wednesday, which is day of Odin, the chief Norse god, and the name of my oldest boy, Odin, Wednesday. Thursday is of course day of Thor. And Friday is of course Frigg. And then we have Saturn and Sun and Moon Day, So that's our weekdays. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more. Yes, there. So Peggy, tough squirrels don't use caps. Well, maybe they haven't just been asked. Maybe they don't want to be out there in the cold. If they would only be asked. Another puffin. I like this color. It's like a little bit, yeah. Perfect. Perfect puffin hat. Joanne was just posting again the comment for the Etsy store, if you want to check that out. And yeah, then we have a proper perfect for some football games or whatever. With the Icelandic flag pattern, of course. So I'm just curious, how many are checking this out? Well, surprisingly many, depending. If you think that I just decided to go live without any, yes. This is a little bit funny. I'm curious how mom thought about this one. So this is gloves that you wear together. So it's like a harmony glove. So the other person puts his hand over here, and the other in the other one, and then you walk together. Yes, Elizabeth, it makes it a little bit better that I know that I'm not only talking to myself, but I see that you're commenting, so that gives me hope. And another proper beanie. And as I said, please just, if you see anything, or please just let me know, and I'll give you a very special price, my friend. Loves gloves. John, love that name. Loves gloves. Loves gloves. $7.35 in Australia, Elizabeth. It must be strange to see some guy from Iceland modeling wool stuff at $7.35. I would need a strong cup of coffee for that experience. Yeah, another beautiful puffin cap. Beautiful color. And a greenish one. I see there's a little bit of discoloration in this one, so I'll give it for cheap. Still beautiful. So any questions out there about anything? When are you gonna come to Iceland? Yes, it's winter in Australia. What's winter for you? 20 degrees Celsius? Or how cold does it get? This is like the old traditional women's wear and men's wear, like the traditional costumes of Icelanders. They would have this skottur. Hi Dan, just yourfriendinreykjavik.com. We have a website and tours and yeah, I don't think this suits me. Yes, Dan, just reach out. Hi Maggie, I didn't know you were moving to the UK. How did this come about? Permanently? Not permanently. My wife is doing her PhD. She got accepted in a scholarship at Warwick University, doing her PhD in basically studying the what will change in the work market depending on based on the fourth and fifth industrial revolution. So like AI and all this, what jobs will be obsolete, what jobs will be new, what kind of what you need to learn, and such things. And Warwick specializes in like a workforce or work market studies. Or yeah, you're welcome, Dan, to come, of course, and please reach out. I think maybe your two kids would love the folklore walk, and you too. -4 overnight, okay. What has COVID meant for me, Dan? A whole lot of new friends, because I started doing these live streams in the middle of COVID, and did a Christmas walk with 6,000 people watching live. So that was a really interesting experience. And thank you, Becky. Hope you enjoyed Iceland. And yeah, of course, a food tour also, Dan. You would definitely like that. Get a lot of. There's nothing better than being fed some Icelandic traditional food while you're getting entertained and educated. So edutainment, like I call it. Yeah, definitely not my style, but it is traditional Icelandic caps. So maybe you would like to dress out sometime like an Icelander. Thank you, Dan. Yes, you know, that dust. You need sometimes to just think outside the box, and and I definitely did that with this live streams. But I'm gonna continue in some shape or form in the UK. Thank you, Tammy. It's lovely to hear. So Tammy is saying live streams convinced me to book to Iceland. So that warms my heart because of course when everybody was isolated somewhere because of this bloody virus, it was just great to be able to uh, guide and entertain people while they're get their minds off other things for a while. Red one. Hi Yvonne, we arrived to Reykjavik on Friday. Is it possible to buy your beanies there? Anything is possible. Just reach out. Maybe I'll have time to give you a coffee, and you will have to forgive our mess here because we are packing everything. And maybe I'll, you can if you have a car, maybe you can, or if you see anything that you like, then you can maybe drop me online and I can bring it down to a coffee house or something like that. I'm open for suggestions. So another scarf, beautiful scarf, black, and this gray-white pattern. No, Adrian, this is the last couple of bags that I have here. Fortunately, some of you have been buying some of it, and I've been selling also to other people. I've also given away to the Red Cross and such, and so this is just we're coming to an end. Good to hear, Julie. It's, Cafe Mocha. It's KK, so no C. Dan. I was there actually today, 1 p.m. having a nice cup of coffee and another scarf, brown scarf with this white and gray pattern, and another scarf. These are, I think, 140 centimeters long, so it's like twice the, and yeah. Heather, have you tried recently? Because I think I forgot about Etsy for a while because I was busy doing everything else. So I forgot to pay a bill. And so I think they disconnected it. So maybe now it works, Heather, hopefully, because I paid the bill. Hi Julie, yes, of course, my mom used only Icelandic sourced wool, and she bought from the Hand Knitters Association, and yeah, who was with a broken leg? Hey Heidi, it's good to hear that I kept you a little bit entertained while you were stuck. So another beautiful scarf. We have 5 scarves in total. That's what's left. So I'll give you a very good price if you do like some 2 for 1. So I can, of course, shipping is quite a factor here. So no, 5. Okay, 6. 1 black more. Skál. I live in Reykjavik, in a place Laugardalur, or Hot Spring Valley. That's where one of the best swimming pools of Iceland is, at Laugardalslaug. Laugardalslaug, repeated 4 times. And it's a big swimming pool and 9 hot tubs, and all geothermally heated, so perfect in the winter time. So there's no excuse if it's rain or hail outside. You can go for a swim or basically soak. You're soaking in the hot tubs. And yes. Hi Heather, I'm glad to hear. Yeah, Heather bought like the last 2 purses that I had from mom, and yeah, I'm glad it's update your Etsy. You seem to have a lot more than is on there. Okay, Julie, maybe. Yes, I'll have to check that. But as I said, I only have really 15 days before we have our flight scheduled. So yeah, please just reach out, ask me. You'll just go back. Yeah, some children's caps made from very soft, non-scratchy wool. Of course, that's a key thing when you're dealing with kids. Big concert about nature in 2008. The purple hat, it's basically, basically for child. It's too small for me, but basically for your ears here. Nice to hear, Kathy, that you're enjoying your puffin hat. So another like traditional cap. So maybe if maybe for Halloween you're playing an elf, perfect. Yeah, a couple of these more. No, Julie. So what can I show you more? Heather, yes, they are unique. Laugardalur, yes, Dan. You got it right. Yeah, I can believe that, Heather. They are. Yes, something close to it, Julie. Close to these caps. Any more puffin hats in feminine colors? I have the orange one. I would say this is suits everybody. And a red one, and this green one that you'll get very cheaply with another one if you want. Yes. Unfortunately, I think Julie has reserved the pink one. Yes, Cindy, shall we get to the jewelry? Icelandic shopping channel. You know, if people would tell me that I would be in these shoes after after a year, that I would be portraying jewelry and wool caps on live stream. Nice, Sigurós and Björk in Laugardalur. Yeah, that was like some kind of nature, right? Yeah, you were talking about it earlier, nature concert. So, couple of necklaces. This is one with a pearl in the middle. Of course, maybe you have to polish it a little bit because I'm not good at that. My mother made all kinds of these, you know, sometimes with, you know, with lava rocks that she polished, and glass that she broke down. And shall we go through it just one piece at a time? So this is, yeah, nice copper. Maybe it's you know, she made a lot of silver, so maybe it's, you know, I don't know. Sorry about that. I don't have a clue. I like this one a little bit because it's like a salted cod, bacalhau. One of the. Did you know that Portugal, the Christmas dinner in Portugal is bacalhau, salted cod, usually, very often from Iceland. Christmas Day dinner, bacalhau, bacalhau. Jeannie, can you explain to me why did salted cod from Iceland became the Christmas Day dinner for the Portuguese? How did that come to be? I would love to know more. I've been to Lisbon once. It was a beautiful city. So this is a really nice polished stone. She polished the stones with like a stone polish machine. Hmm. Yes, she was a talented woman, Joan. That's for sure. And as I said, I'm willing to talk business. So if you, hi Julie, yes, I have already donated to basically 3 charities in Iceland. Unfortunately, these kind of like stores, they are a little bit crowded in Iceland, or you know, they're full. And when I gave to them, I went to 3 places to give various wool things and stuff. I felt like it was just like put into the corner, and I would much more like it if people wore it and appreciate it, not just. So it's a bit hard. You're giving something, but if it takes all value from it, it kind of, you know. Of course, it's giving, but yeah. Hi, Kathy. Yes, please. Send me a message, and I'll reserve it for you right now. So I'll take it from you. So Jeannie is saying, my ancestors were from the mountains. Salted cod could be dried and carried up, preserved. Not sure it is important from Iceland. It tastes better. Uh, well, a whole lot since the beginning of the 19th century, and I think it's even earlier. We were exporting a whole lot of cod from Iceland to Portugal, and I'm not sure if cod is not a native fish in Iceland or no in Portugal, or what the reason is, but and as I said, if you're buying a wool cap, you know, we can sure find some common ground for price for some kind of a jewelry to come with it, as you're saving on packaging or pay shipping. Of course, that must be a factor. Uh, you know, the preservation methods. Salting it preserved the food for. That's one of the key preservation methods that we had back in the day: salting, smoking, using sheep dung sometimes, and putting things into acid way or fermented way, which is a milky substance. Like every farm in Iceland had a barrel of this milky substance, and then you put all kinds of meats into that, and everything tastes a little bit sour after a while, but it preserved the food. She used everything that she got some things from as gifts, and she made something out of it. Sometimes she had things laying around for years, and then this is what I can use it for. So you can just imagine how, it was a little bit of work to clear up her workshop, as it was full of all kinds of stones and glass and things. Hi, Lorraine. I think most of the jewelry is on the Etsy shop. There's a link in the comments, so maybe you could jump in there and see what you see, and and uh, and yeah. And if you see anything that I'm presenting here and it's not in the Etsy shop, please just contact me directly, because I can show you a picture or do a video just for you with maybe sizes or whatever you need. Is that last done? Amethyst. Cindy, I really wish I had a clue. I just, I know that I've sold some of these items for way less than I maybe should have, but I'm just happy that people who appreciate it are getting it. Yes, Heather, sometimes if you get a tattoo, it breeds another one. So yes, I got another one. And if you can check, I told a little bit of a story about it, or what it is, earlier in the stream, so you can maybe fast. Yes, most of the stones, Lorraine, were local to the area. or she picked up on one of her walks, like like maybe traveling around Iceland, she would pick up some stones and do all kinds of yes. And here she put silver outside of the stone. And here are like, hi Joan, yes, the link is in the comments, and as I said, I'm 15 days before we leave, so you have me, you can yeah, bargain with me. Cause tonight you belong to me. Yes, I have to be honest, Lauren. I would not be doing this if this would just be some stuff from somebody else and I was trying to make a little bit of money. No sure, no sure. But as it has sentimental value for me, I simply am trying my best to, get this out to people that appreciate. Bless, Adrian. Have a good night. Well, Joanne, it's both. It's a little bit hard, of course, because when you're handling my mother's art, of course, this is a beautiful stone. I'm not sure if you see it properly. It of course reminds me of her. So, yeah. Hi Heather, yes, I am a hummer. Hilda doesn't like it sometimes that how much I hum and drum. Here is a lovely brochet. It's called brochet, or what's it called? Pendant. No. Last one left of that. Hilda says it's stress, Becky, my humming, but it's actually not. I'm just, sometimes thinking. But this is made from a friend of mine. I'm glad to hear, Jody, that you're addicted to Kaleo. Great band. This is actually from a friend of mine called Volcano Art. Brooch. Thank you, Julie. A brooch. A brooch. A brooch. A brooch. Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to. Maybe learn. Sometimes I have a hard time finding the right words in English. So yes, maybe I've zoned off a bit. Sorry about that. White triangle shape. Peggy, is this yours? I get comments about 40 seconds or a minute later, so not sure. I'll put it there, and we also have a little bit of a unique. Yeah, I forgot about this one. On a leather. It's like glass. This is also one of the things that I love that Mom made. It's a geyser. So she made this, glass fountain, and then you have the geyser on top. And this is her design. So a glass geyser to have on in your living room. Bless Julie. Have a good night. Beautiful, right? It's about 12 centimeters, something like that. Both sizes here. So this one smaller, a little bit smaller. It's a little bit more white. And then I have one big one left. Beautiful, right? Yeah, I'm hoping that I have about 50% of her imagination. Then I'll do good in life. I'm glad you like it, Joan. I was thinking that I would just simply give away a couple of these things to maybe, the Red Cross or something like that. Because it's built a little bit hard to package correctly, but maybe somebody likes it. Then I can put some bubble, like I did for your Joan. So perfect for a little candy, some chocolate and licorice together. And this over here, like I said, she made something from everything. Tea light holder. And this one. Beautiful. Not sure how she made this. Well, how she made these colors just at home alone. The pearly looking pendant on a gold collar chain. Ah, do you mean this one? Yes, it's still here. Nobody has reserved it. So if this is the one, then please grab it. I'm gonna show you one more thing that is not made by Mom, but I have 3 of these. Yeah, this is also an example of what she did. Like a tea light house. I'll take this one, Elizabeth, and I'll just put it over here. But is anybody interested in like Viking ships? Elizabeth, you can pay via PayPal, but I would definitely recommend for you. I can put this in like a tracked mail, but this is from her store. Proper Viking ship. And as I said, three of these Viking ships. So if anybody wants to combine anything, buy a cap, Viking ship, you'll get it for a very special price. As we're probably leaving for 3 years, you know, I don't have a lot of space for keeping things, so I need to find a solution. So please, if you see a scarf or a cap or anything, jewelry, please reach out and we'll figure something out. Hi Lorraine, having trouble finding the area where the link is. Does anybody have the Etsy link again? Sorry, I don't have it. But I like this. This is like the Viking longhouses. The longhouses, Viking long ships. No, Joan. If you see anything like I'm not sure if I have time to upload anything more to the Etsy store, but if you want me to, if you see anything that you don't see on the Etsy store, then I can spend time. But you can also just send me a message and I'll send you a video or sizes or whatever you need. And yes. How much are the ships, Elizabeth? With the necklace and everything, send me a message and we'll figure something out. We'll figure a reasonable price. The packaging is of course, or the shipping is of course a little bit pricey from Iceland, but I'll try to be very reasonable with the other things. Yes, just message me on Facebook. Yes, just send me a direct message, PM. Yeah, I forgot one thing. As I have you here. There are all kinds of these headbands. Somebody likes headbands, I'm your guy. I think they are all on the Etsy store. But. Yeah, bluish and black and white and purple, pink, green. Yes. Just drop me a line. Are you gonna model a headband? Peggy, of course. What color do you like? Do you prefer me with? Do you like? Yes. We also have like these tea lights that my mom made. So it's like a volcano. Okay, this is not the best picture. Okay, this maybe shows you a little bit better. So this flickers like with a volcano, with that. And this is from the Westman Island volcanic eruption. Also here. Hi Jody. Unfortunately not. I don't have any large sweaters left. I think there are necklaces on the Etsy store, right? No? Hi Lorraine, my wife is doing her PhD. She's going to. So yeah, that's the reason. My family are leaving with her to the UK. Perfect for the jog. Hi Becky, yes. Now that's for the grand ball. A bit too much for me, but no jewelry on the Etsy store. Okay. I'll see if I have time to put it all over there. There's also a Facebook page that I have that maybe can help some of you, called Go Good. I'll drop a link to that also, because I think I posted it somewhere. And yes, Becky, the new museum on the Westman Island is very cool. And Karen and Aaron, yes, of course, we'll do some live streams from the UK. And it's cheaper for me to fly from the UK to Iceland than from Reykjavik to Akureyri. So I'll be pretty frequent flyer probably. Coming to Iceland and doing some live streams there also. But I'm gonna also go into London. You know, we are only 50 minutes via train from to London, and Shannon, yeah, the jewelry used to be on the used to be on the Etsy. I'll have to check it out. I don't, you know, it's just I'm running out of time. So but I'll try my best. Iris Nelba, my little one saw the necklaces and wants one. What? This one? Yeah, just you can rewind this and send me a screenshot, or I'll see if I have time to upload something to the Etsy store if something is missing. But as I said, we are packing everything. I'm getting new guides to work. I'm working on a new website. The black stone, Sirius Nalba. With a so this one with a, yeah, this is a pretty unique stone. I'm not sure what kind of stone it is, or black stones, or like with this, with the purple stone that I was just showing. John, are you talking about this one? Yes, Jody, I'll jump in the research. I'm looking forward to, you know, I'm trying to pull Pollyanna on it and think positive, and how I can just use this time to make you know, the best for our family, and for your friend in Reykjavik, and for me personally as like a learning. So yeah, I think you'll always find the good things out of it, even though it's a bit hard at this moment. It will be great. Just do a group shot laying out everything in a few rows so people can message. Okay, Lauren, sounds. Yes, you're talking about the. Yeah, you're talking about the matching earrings. You're talking about this one over here. That. So there's a little bit of history back with this. So, Djúpalón's pearl, power, increases balance and connection to the earth, helps you to adjust to changes, a great healing power. Source, lava from Snæfellsjökull that ran out into the ocean in Djúpalónssandur 850 years ago and has been polished in the sea since. Zircon stones and silver. I'm hoping that my friend will start this again. It's called Volcano Art, and I hope they. I hope, yeah. I hope you'll continue in one way, form, or another. Kathleen, you'll just have to meet some of my expert guides that I've trained and love, and you won't be disappointed. Believe you me. I love my group of great guides. Excellent, it is Nelva. There's one with like 2 stones, and there's, I think, one with a little bit smaller one with 1 stone. And then of course the matching earrings. So yes, I'll take a photo of the group of the jewelry, and so people can maybe say, okay, third one from the left or second row, whatever, and we'll work with that. If it, but I'll check also with the Etsy store to see if something got dropped out or whatever. And yes, I'll see you soon. I'm hoping to do more live streams in the next couple of weeks, and it's a plan. I'm glad to hear, Kathleen, that you love my necklace from Mom. But it depends on time. I'm trying my best to juggle everything. I'm really trying. So please send me messages, comments, if you like anything and would like to reserve anything or talk price or size or whatever, and we'll take it from there. Bless.